Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute bar workout that is beginner friendly. We'll take the moves back to the basics, but I'm gonna do my best to still give you a workout that is accessible yet challenging. So fear not if you take a lot of my classes on this channel. I'm still gonna give you guys some options to take things a bit further with props and such. But if you are new to bar and maybe you're intimidated in taking a class at a studio or something, I hope that this workout can kind of give you a baseline so that way you're more comfortable with the technique and the terminology. So with that being said, we will go ahead and get started. If you don't have a bar, just use the back of a chair or a countertop. And then if you are brand new to bar, feel free to not use any props at all, no weights, no resistance band. I want you to get comfortable with the form first before adding resistance. And if you take my classes a lot on here, feel free to grab some weights, grab a resistance band, and go for the challenge. So we'll go ahead and get started down on the mat today, warming up through the body, taking a few minutes here. Press your hips back to your heels, reach your fingertips to the top of the mat. Let your hips hang heavy towards the heels, rest your forehead down to the mat. Taking an inhale in through the nose, and then exhaling to sigh it out through the mouth. Getting settled into your body, arriving on your mat. Maybe setting an intention for your workout today. Take an inhale to wave up into tabletop position. Shoulders right over your wrists, hips over your knees. Waving through the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Now press the floor away. Exhale, round out through the back. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift, lower the belly, stretching those abdominals. Exhale, round through the back. Good, warming up through the spine. 1 more just like that. Finding your neutral spine, engaging through the core, extend your right foot out. Reach your left arm. When you feel ready, lift your right leg up, pressing up and out of your right shoulder. Start to pulse here for 8, 7, last 3, 2, reset your left hand and your right knee. Go ahead and switch. Send your left foot back, reach your right arm long. Lift your left leg, press up and out of your left shoulder, pulse for me, 8, 7. Abs are drawing in and up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Reset your hand and knee. From here, tuck the toes under, press the hips high, downward facing dog, pedal out through the feet. Spreading all 10 fingers nice and wide. All right, from your downward facing dog, step your right foot outside your right hand, getting nice and deep into the hip. Twisting through the spine now, reach your right fingertips high. Beautiful. Reset your right hand down. Let's step back through plank. Engaging through the core. Exhale, hips go high. Now step left foot outside, left hand. Open up through your left hip. Nice and deep here. Reach the left fingertips long. Wringing out through the body. Reset your left palm down. We'll step back through a plank. Hold here for a breath. Exhale, hips go high. We'll do those twists 1 more time. Right foot outside, right hand, taking it a little bit quicker. Right fingertips reach up. Reset, step through plank. Downward facing dog. Left foot outside, left hand. Twist. Reset the left palm down, step back through plank. Downward facing dog. From here, walk your feet halfway up the mat and then let your hands meet you at the second half. Clasp opposite hand to elbow. Sway side to side, releasing through the head and neck. Finding stillness in your forward fold, bend through the knees, release your arms, roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. We'll find a nice side body stretch. Reach your arms out and up. Taking your left hand to your right wrist, reaching up and over to the left. Left hand to right wrist. Reach up and over to the right. Go ahead and release your arms down. We'll work into an arm series. If you are going weightless, you'll just go ahead and find a nice wide stance with the feet. If you're using your weights, you can go ahead and grab them now. So if you take my classes a lot on here, feel free to do the whole series in second position plie. All right, so I'm gonna be up here with my beginner friendly option, straight legs. Toes are still turned out though, because we will eventually come into a plie altogether. Hand weights start right at the hips. Reach your arms up into a narrow shoulder press. Bring them right back down to your sides. Press up, lower down. Good. Arms are at a nice 90-degree angle. 4 more just like that. Abs are in and up. Knitting those ribs together. Tailbone tucking under so we're not sticking our booty out. 2. 1 more, hold it up, pulse. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1, open through the arms, open the chest, close, open and close. Shoulders down and away from your ears. We start to feel the fire build through the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, hold it open on 1, we pulse for 8, 7, staying deep in that plie if you're down in second position, 3, 2, 1 overhead press, let's all plie together, press the arms up, plie and press, 4 more just like that, little rest for those shoulders in 3, 2, 1, bring your hands down by your sides, plie, bicep curl. Feels good on those shoulders. Get nice and low in that second position, plie. Toes or knees tracking over toes. 2 more. Last 1, hold it down, we pulse. 8, 7. You can always stay standing if you are not comfortable in your plie just yet. Good, let's go second set of 8. You got this. Little break is coming in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot to face your right leg. Little tricep series. Hand weights at the hips or just your hands without any weights. Extend your arms, tricep kickback. Bring them back. Lengthen and bend. Good, your front knee is bent. 3 more just like that. Keeping your back nice and straight. You are hinging over that front leg just slightly. Last 1, hold it back, little pulse. 8, 7. Stay with me. Keep engaging through the core, drawing your abs in and up. 3, 2, last change, arms straight, lift. Super, super tiny micro lift. Little break is coming. 3, 2, 1. Hand weights to your chest. Lower your back knee, straighten through your legs. Lower and lift. Great job. 3, 2, last 1. Go ahead and turn to face your other leg. So now it's my left leg. Hand weights start at your hips. You're hinging slightly over your front leg. Extend tricep kickback. Bend through the arms. Beautiful. Shoulders are back and down. Two more. Hold it back. 1, pulse. 8, 7. Good, try to keep your balance. 4, 3, last change, arms straight, lift, up, up, little micro lift. Does not have to be a big movement. Good, you're done in 3, 2, hand weights to your chest. Lower your back knee, straighten through your legs. Little flush. Good. Coming to the bar in 4, 2, 1. Lift up through the legs. Woo! All right. You can release your weights. If you're using a resistance band, you can go ahead and grab it and place it just above your knees. You are always welcome to start with the band and then take it off once it starts getting a little bit too much for you. We'll be starting in a first position, heels in, toes are out. Little baby first position, okay? You don't have to do any kind of crazy turnout with your feet. This is not a ballet class. All right, you can bring your arm out in front of you. Plie, knees are tracking right over your toes. Releve, bringing your arm up. Plie, releve. If you do not want to focus on your arm, feel free to just face your chair and focus on your legs. 3, 2, 1. Hold your releve up, arm overhead. Glue your heels together. Plie. Lift back up. Zipping those legs together. Tailbone is still tucking under, so we're not sticking our booty out as we lower. 3, 2, stay down 1, pulse at 8, 7, the shakes are coming on now. Stay with me, we will not be here long. 3, 2, 1. Good, now externally rotate your knees, pressing them back, stretching out that band if you got it. If you don't, pretend that it's there. Imagine it stretching out in 3, 2, 1. Lift your legs, lower your heels, bring your arm down. Coming more into a squat position, toes are forward, feet shoulder width apart. Bring your arm overhead. Again, you can do this facing the bar with no arms. Squat, hips go back and down. Releve, reach your arm back behind you. Squat, lift, releve. Working with whatever range of motion you are comfortable with today. 4, 3. Last one, meet me back down in your squat, pulse, 8, 7, 4, 3, releve, 8 more, come on. Almost done with this series. 4, 3, last change, externally rotate those knees. Good, press out, out. Imagine this move coming from the hip, okay, not the knee. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower down, drop your heels, shake it out. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and release my band for an extra challenge. For you crazy ones, feel free to leave it on for side series. If you're new to bar, I want you to do this without anything so we get the form right. You can just place your hand on your hip, lowering down to your forearm. Outside leg is gonna be doing all of the work here. Hips are stacking, abs are in and up. Press your right leg out, nice and bent, ankle in line with your knee, so it's not looking like this, okay? Nice and flat. Lower down, press up. Slight bend in your bottom leg, okay? So it is not locked out. Beautiful. Let's go 3 more. Your range of motion does not have to look like anybody else's, okay? Maybe your range of motion comes to here. That's great. Pulse. Pointed toe. Breathing. 3, 2, flex for 8. We're already almost done with bent leg. Doing a little bit less reps today. 3, 2, let's alternate point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Good. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, let's take a mermaid stretch. Outside foot over inside, press your hips back. Good. Lengthening through the side body. Coming into a straight leg side series now. Setting up slight bend on your inside leg. Option to come down to the forearm. Maybe you bring your arm overhead to start. Lift your outside leg straight. Lower back down. Lift. Good, we are controlling that leg up. It's not a kick. 3, 2, engaging through those obliques to lift your leg up, 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 and hold. 3-point pulse, 8, 7. Remember, your range of motion could be down here today, okay? Listen to your body. 3, 2, 1, flex. 8, 7, we're almost done. Breathe. 3, 2, last change, we point and flex. Alternate. Good. Barre is all about getting comfortable with that burning sensation through the muscles. Good, last 3. Lots of muscular endurance, but it will build up so quickly the more consistent you are. Go ahead and take that mermaid stretch, outside leg over inside. Alrighty, so coming back to first position. On the other side, if you are facing the bar, it's basically gonna be a second round of that, so you don't have to worry about the arms. Alrighty, heels and toes out, first position. Bring your arm out in front of you. If you're working the arm, plie, knees tracking right over toes. Releve, bring your arm overhead. Plie and releve. Good. Remember, shoulders are over hips, butt is not sticking out. 2, 1, hold it up, glue your heels back together, plie, lower and lift. Stretching that band if you're wearing it. If you're not, the intention is still there. 4, 3, we hold the last one down and pulse. 8, 7. The basic moves are basic and classic for a reason, okay? They work. You do not have to do much. As long as you are engaging the right muscles, you will feel it. Hold it down, press your knees out and away. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Zip those legs up, lower the heels, finding your squat position. Toes are forward, feet shoulder width apart. Squat it down, arm overhead if you're working with it. Releve, bring your hand back behind you. So releve just means to lift the heels up. Again, you can always take releve out, keeping your heels down. There are always options. 2 more. 1. Hold your squat down, pulse. 8, 7, abs drawing in and up. 4, 3, 2, releve, let's go. 8, 7. Last few seconds here. 2, 1, hold it down, press your knees out, out. Letting that motion come from the hip. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels, bring everything up. Releasing your band for side series, unless you are keeping it. Lowering to your bottom forearm. Outside hand can start on your hip. Slight bend with your inside knee. Press out, bring it in. Press out. Beautiful job. Remembering to keeping ankle in line with your knee so we have a nice flat surface here. Pressing up and out of your bottom shoulder. There's so much to remember, but that's what I'm here for. Last one, hold it up. Pulse point. 8, 7. Super tiny movement. 3, 2, flex. Good, think about pressing your forearm down. 3, 2, let's alternate, point and flex. This is it for bent leg. We'll take a mermaid stretch here. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Outside foot over, inside, press your hips back. Breathe in, breathe out. Lifting up when you're ready for a straight leg. Taking a longer rest if you need it, always. Optional arm overhead here, slight bend in your inside knee. Lift your beautiful leg up, lower down. And remember, your range of motion might be down here, it might be up here. Focus on your form, okay? Staying nice and tall and proud through your upper body. Remembering not to lock out that bottom leg. Last one, hold it up. Actively reaching through those fingertips. Pulse 8, 7. Last little bit, come on. You got this, flex for 8, 7, 4, 3, we'll alternate and then stretch. Point, flex, point, flex. Nice work. 4, 3, hang on, 2, and 1. Lower down, mermaid stretch. Grab a sip of water, shake it out. All right, so we are going to come into an Arabesque series. Let me turn my bar around for you. Again, if you are somebody that takes bar a lot, you can use your resistance band if you want to. Everyone else, let's come down to our forearms. Now, I want you to think about your back staying nice and straight. So we're not arching it and we're not rounding it up here either. Shoulders away from the ears, abs in and up, flat back. Point your right toe back behind you. Slight bend through your left knee. Lift your right leg up, lower down. So just like side series, but now we are facing the bar and our hips are square. Trying to stay straight through this back leg. Pretty, let's go for 3, 2, hold it up, 1, pulse, point 8, 7. We have less reps on the Arabesque series today, just like side series. So hang on, flex, 8, 7. Your toes are pointing down, heel is at the ceiling. Okay, it can stamp the back wall behind you. Alternate point, flex, point, flex. Good, let's go one more. Lower down. We'll do the same thing with the bent leg, okay? Hang on, I know that standing glute is on fire. This will go quick. Bent leg, we lift. Lower back down. Only lifting that leg as high as your form will allow, okay? No dumping in the belly. Keep everything pulled up and in. Shoulders away from your ears. 2. Hold it up, 1, pulse point 8, 7. Last little bit, and we're gonna rest the legs and go into some push-ups. 3, 2, alternate point and flex. Breathe. Good, lower it down. I'm gonna add some weight to my bar for push-ups. If you are not using a bar, you will go ahead and take your push-ups down on the mat. You are welcome to go knee down push-ups, or if full push-ups are in your practice, feel free to go full push-ups. Let me add some weight up here. All right, now I find elevated push-ups at the bar more accessible than down on the ground. So if you don't have an elevated surface like a stable chair or bar, do these at a countertop and they are amazing. I did those all through COVID when I didn't have this bar. So find your plank position. Abs are in and up. lowering into a push-up. Elbows come out at 45. So I don't want them out here, putting a lot of stress on your shoulders and your joints. Hold them tucked in at 45 degrees. Push back up, exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Allowing your hips to come along with you for the ride, okay? We don't want to leave them back here. Let them come along. 3, 2, 1 more. Take a stretch, press your hips back. If you're down on the floor, you can take a child's pose or a downward facing dog. Good. Second set, we're gonna work into a tricep push-up, hugging your elbows into the body. When you're ready, inhale, exhale. I'll show the floor option for you. Elbows are bracing the sides of your ribs. All right, last 3, 2, 1. Press away, drop the chest, shake it out. We have 1 more round. All right. Let's give it Bar Babe's choice here. You can go elbows at 45 or tricep push-ups, elbows hugging in, whatever you want. Let's go. If you are elevated at a surface, remember that feet closer are gonna make them a little bit easier. The farther your feet are away, the harder it's gonna be. So you can find your sweet spot, work from there. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Press away, drop the chest, shake it out. All right. We gotta finish Arabesque on the other leg, and then we will close out our workout with some abdominal work down on the floor. Coming back down to your forearms. Left foot points back. Slight bend through your right knee. Pressing the shoulders down and away. Lift your left leg into Arabesque. Lower down. Hips are nice and square to the bar. Pointing through the toes. Last 3. Option, use your resistance band. If you wanted to, for this point, pulse 8, 7. Last 3, 2, stay up and flex. Working with whatever range of motion feels good in your body right now. Try to stay moving. 3, 2, alternate point and flex. Great work. 1 more. Lower down. We'll take this right into bent leg. It goes quick. When you're ready, lift and lower. Check in with those shoulders. They're starting to hug up towards those ears. Press them back down. Checking in with your abs. Are they drawing in and up? Are they nice and engaged and strong? Hold your last one up, point, pulse, 8, 7. Beautiful. 2, 1, flex, 8. Stamping the ceiling with your heel. Last 3. We alternate and we're done with Arabesque. Let's go, point, flex. One more. Lower it down, shake it out. Alrighty. Let's come down to the mat. We have just enough time for a little bit of abdominals. Option to take your resistance band around the arches of your feet. Again, If you are new, go ahead and just imagine the band is there, so that way you understand the movements and the form first. So I'm gonna press my knees out into a tabletop position. So the knees are stacking right over the hips, my feet are flexed. From here, reach your arms up, so that way your wrists are over your shoulders. Extending through the left foot and the right arm. You didn't think your coordination was gonna be tested this much today, did you? Go ahead and switch. Right foot, left arm. Take it slow. Beautiful, switch. Switch. Left foot, right arm. Right foot, left arm. Nice. So the body's tendency sometimes is to hug this knee into the body, which is gonna release the abdominals from doing some work. So you just keep reminding yourself as you're drawing this leg in to keep this inside knee pressing away. I just messed myself up. Good, we got one more each side. You bring everything back in, hug your knees in towards your chest. Now we'll work into the obliques, keeping your band if you want to. Hands come behind the head. Finding that tabletop position with the feet. Send your right elbow to your left knee, and then extend your right leg out, in, find center. Let's stay on the right side. Right elbow, left knee. Extend right foot out, in. Release your head down. Lift and cross. Extend. Good. So find your cross with the obliques first, then extend your leg out. Trying to slow you down today. Bring that shoulder blade all the way up and off. One more. Find center, take a breath. Working into now the left elbow when you're ready. Tabletop position, cross left elbow to right knee. Extend left leg out, in, reset. Lift and cross, extend, bend, lower. Beautiful. 4 more just like that. Getting that shoulder blade up and across. One more. Good, bring it in. Release your band from your feet. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Look over your right shoulder. Find center, look over your left shoulder. Let's flush it out together. Hands behind your head. Bicycle crunches. A little bit more fluid. Getting the blood flowing. Keep getting those shoulder blades up and over. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Once again, looking over the right shoulder and the left shoulder. Let's take a figure 4. Bring our head back to center. Drop your left foot down. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Keep your right foot nice and flexed. Option 1, stay just like that if you're already feeling a stretch through your glutes. Option 2, lift your legs, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Feeling a little bit deeper stretch through the hip. One more breath. Releasing your foot down if it's lifted. Uncross your right ankle from your knee, and then take left foot, crossing it over the right knee. Left foot is flexed. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Keeping the spine long and hanging heavy to the mat from the crown of the head all the way down to the tailbone. Release your right foot back down to the mat. Unhook your left foot from your right leg. Heel toe your feet, mats width apart. Drop the knees side to side like windshield wipers. Alrighty, let's close our workout together. Hug your knees in towards your chest, rolling all the way up, finding a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach your arms out and up. Exhaling your hands down to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Palms touching at the top, driving your hands to heart center, letting your thumbs rest against your heart. Taking a moment of gratitude for all of your hard work today, for showing up for yourself, maybe learning something new, giving yourself the time and space to move and heal your body from the inside out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this beginner bar workout. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you never miss a workout. I want you to be kind to yourselves today, stay strong, and take care of yourselves. See you next time.